Hey, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
I'm MiniMatt.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers. It's gonna bring up our wheel now until we get to do bam. Come on,
you can spin any time wheel.
There we go.
Thanks, lad.
Night of the Creeps. Night of the Creeps. Alien brain parasites. Already this sounds good.
Oh.
Entering humans through the mouth, turn their host into a killing zombie.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Some teenagers start to fight against them.
Some teenagers. Not people, just teenagers.
Teenagers aren't people.
This is true.
Let's do this shit.
Woo!
The night of the formal is finally here. For Chris, Cindy, and JC. It's going to be the best night of their lives. But tonight is also the night of the creeps. From a world unknown comes a nightmare unimagined. First, they are under you, around you, on you, and then inside you.
You get in through your mouth, and you walk around while they incubate, even if you're dead.
They are a new breed of terror.
Freeze!
They are a different kind of horror.
Zombies, exploding heads, creepy crawlies. We could have a little problem.
The creeps are taking over.
Oh, I got good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
You have never had a night like this. Night of the creeps. If you scream, you're dead.
Night of the Creeps.
Yay!
Zombies, but not really.
Occasionally zombies.
We open as so many of our films have opened before, in space. The fuck was that?
Whatever the fuck the aliens do in that movie. That's what that was.
So there's an action scene with a bunch of midgets in like baby costumes running around. The aliens look like babies. It's weird.
Do. They really do.
And one has this tube. The other two have laser
running
guns.
Away from
it's running away, and they're on this ship.
Guns.
And then they start speaking, and there are subtitles in Alien
subtitles.
So unhelpful.
Oh Lord, how do you do that?
And then one alien who, watching the credits, is supposed to be a zombie, though it's hard to tell. Because it has a weird face, but I was just like, okay, they're aliens. I guess they have weird faces. He puts the tube in the airlock, and then jettisons it into space, and then I think their ship explodes.
I want to say yeah.
Yeah. No, and then I think we're done with the ship.
Yeah, you just like
and then
skip back
the
to
thing lands on Earth, and then we're in the 1950s on Sorority Row.
Yeah.
And we're in a college town, and there's a party going on, a celebration that lasts throughout the year. No. I gotta see Muppets from Space again.
Right? That movie's good. I don't care what people say. I enjoy that movie.
Except for freaking Muppets Take Manhattan, I like most of the Muppet movies.
I like that movie, but only for like 2 songs. And
I hate it for starting the Muppet Babies.
That's what started the Muppet Babies?
That sequence where they're babies.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
The party's going on, 1950s, 50s music, 50s clothes.
Dude's picking up a girl.
They go and they're going through the whole makeout thing.
And of course,
and then a cop who's very much like Killer Clowns from Outer Space is her ex-boyfriend shows up.
Was this made after or before?
I think it was made around the same time. Possibly by the same people.
There's no way that's too much. With all the references in this film.
Oh, references.
That's got to be a thing, right?
I can't remember the name of the school, but I think it's like...
I don't remember it either.
Corman?
Yeah.
References to Roger Corman. There's a kid called something Romero. The girl's last name is Cronenberg, is the guy who made all those body horror films.
There's Biff.
Biff's in there, but he's not actual Biff Tannen.
But he's called Biff.
There's our main character has the interesting name of Carpenter Hooper. Or Hopper. It's pronounced... Anyway, this is a combination of John Carpenter, my favorite director of all time, who's responsible for such films as The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York, and They Live, and, of course, In the Mouth of Madness, and Toby Hopper, who made Salem's Lot.
Really?
And, he was behind the Salem's Lot adaptation.
Cool.
And Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why am I saying that in an Australian accent?
Because that movie would be probably...
Texas Chainsaw Massacre! I hate the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films.
Yeah.
I hate them for the reason of Leatherface and his family aren't scary. They're just really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I was never scared of them. I was just irritated.
I suppose it's more like for the time it came out.
I mean, the first one's okay.
I like the first one.
The first one's interesting, an interesting idea, but the second one...
I remember with the films, I watched
the second one. It had one scene two scenes I liked. One, the chase on the road and Leatherface is playing with the corpse.
Yeah.
And fucking Oingo Boingo, No One Lives Forever is playing. And this is amazing. And the scene where Dennis Hopper fights Leatherface while dual-wielding chainsaws.
Dennis Hopper's in that movie. I forgot about that.
Ba-bomb! Monkey! Die, plumbers!
Oh. You need to put that on the list.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I absolutely do not.
Yes, you do. Come on.
I'm trying to avoid films nostalgia critics already pretty much covered.
That's going to be hard.
I've managed it so far.
No, but I mean, up to a certain point, that's going to be difficult.
Yes, maybe. Where were we? School. Right.
Evil
woman
killer.
Gets killed by a guy with the thing
Escape
lands.
Convict or whatever.
The guy goes out to investigate it. The girl's like, "No, that's stupid." The smart one. He's like, "No, that's stupid. I'm gonna stay here." So the guy goes investigates it. It's the tube, and then brain slugs go into his head, and then the girl gets killed by an axe murderer
who escaped from an asylum, I believe.
We obviously heard a news report about that before on
classical,
Exposition Radio.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite channel in horror films.
Here it's the Weather Channel. There it's Exposition Radio.
Yeah, I mean...
Same in action films and sci-fi films. Exposition Radio.
Good old...
I think the only time in a film where the radio wasn't just doing exposition would have to be in Reservoir Dogs, where it's just super sounds of the 70s. And the guy who sounds like Garfield.
Like talking about old Garfield, not fucking Bill Murray.
No, I'm talking about the Garfield people like.
Who's also Peter Venkman in the Ghostbusters cartoon.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Which is it's funny when you think about it, how he
Yeah.
ended up becoming Peter Venkman, and then Peter Venkman ended up becoming Garfield.
Yep.
Crazy world we live in, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, those movies exist. But yeah, so then after all that, we cut to
the 80s.
Party City.
Party City in the 80s, but it's still the same place. Scarlet's Town. And then we have some nerdy guy, and a guy who, I have to say this, Geo on crutches.
Yeah,
because he looks and acts pretty much exactly like my friend Geo, who in pretty much every other episode of Mindbreakers.
Yeah, you've seen him on this channel.
No, you haven't.
You know what I mean. You've heard him on the channel. Is that bad?
Thank you. Well, you've seen pixel art of him.
There you go.
Okay, fine, you win.
It's something.
It's something.
But I'm trying to remember. Is it the other guy who wants to talk to the girl, so he sends in Geo on crutches?
Yeah.
Who I refuse to call him anything else now other than that.
Well, Romero.
Oh, Romero works too.
He tricks a dumb jock with a unibrow with a fake phone call. I'm sorry, the party scene goes on far too long.
It goes on for 6
and I
minutes,
don't give a shit.
Yeah, it goes on for 6 minutes. It's really boring.
It's where he meets the Cronenberg chick, who's the female lead of the film. And, well, they end up together by the end. Spoilers, of course they do.
And they say, you can't really spoil that.
Also, it's a horror film, so comic relief sidekick.
Yeah.
He's not making it.
Which I'm
sad because he was my favorite character.
Yeah, he actually brought stuff to the film.
He figures out how to kill the brain slugs. Yeah. I was like, well, and then he dies, but he's my favorite. He's the best character. And then
what happens after? Oh wait, did we meet Brad after that?
Meet Brad and his gang, including Chad and Biff. Brad, we're calling because he's a total fucking asshole. And because he has platinum blonde hair, I call him Draco Malfoy. He is Draco. Because Draco...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
Partly because I've been rereading all the Harry Potter books at time of recording.
I need to start doing that.
Because I haven't read them since they came out.
I think the last one I read was like Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, I read all of them, but I mean, like, recently I reread Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban is good.
That's my favorite.
I do there's one thing I really prefer in the film, though, even though the film rushes a lot of stuff, and maybe you could, instead of having that overlong night bus scene, explain how the fuck Sirius Black escaped from Azkaban, seeing that's never been done before.
I said, do they go into that in the
book? No, in the book, yes.
Yeah,
because since he knew he was innocent, the Dementors didn't have as much of an effect on him. Okay. And they can't see animals, and he's an animagus. So he just turned into a dog and walked the fuck out.
God, I need to I need to reread all the books.
The thing is, in the one thing I like in the movie is the scene where they're escaping from when Snape's getting them out of Shrieking Shack and then Lupin becomes a werewolf.
Yes.
Like one of because I'm planning on making like a combination of scenes from the films, which is why Snape is not an asshole. Then he sees the werewolf. His first thought, kids. He moves the kids behind him.
Yeah.
Because he has a better chance of taking a werewolf.
Yeah, well, doesn't he know too?
Yeah, he knows that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
thing is, he's a dick to Harry. Granted, I have to say this: Harry doesn't help matters because he's a dick. He's a dick right back.
Yeah, like he's.
But saying, despite all that, he is a teacher.
Yeah,
he knows.
He cares.
I can't let the students die. I may not like this fucking Harry kid, but. Gotta protect the students.
No, Snape's a cool act. In case you're wondering why we keep going back to other
There's
films,
not much to talk about for most of this film. It's just fucking high school simulator.
You don't
college
see
simulator.
Any action until about 50 minutes into the film?
Yeah, 50 minutes into the film.
And mind you, that action, one zombie. It's the killer accident.
At only one point is there a swarm of zombies. It's not even a swarm. It's like 10 people.
Yeah, I'd say from 10 to 12.
It's 10 to 12 zombies.
There could have been an amazing swarm at the end, but they decided not to go that route.
Of the brains?
Yeah.
Just
could have been all the brains.
Yes, that would.
They could have grown limbs.
What's that one with? Is this a real movie? Because I remember in Iron Giant, there's that one that that Hogarth was watching on TV that grows tentacles in the mouth. It's like, rah!
Well, I don't know about that, but I know there is a film where brains start coming alive and they actually start growing these, not limbs, but kind of stems.
Tentacles?
Yeah, and they actually go around and kill people.
Awesome.
It's fucking cool. I'll try to remember.
Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, Man with a Screaming Brain is not that. It's Bruce Campbell with a mustache who gets a Russian guy's brain put into his brain as well, and he has to argue with himself throughout the movie.
That sounds amazing.
It is amazing. It's Bruce Campbell.
It's Bruce Campbell arguing with Bruce Campbell? Is that
no, it's not. He's arguing with a Russian cab driver who's been inserted into his brain.
That's fucking awesome.
And there's some kind of mob plot going on that they have to settle their differences. And
what the fuck?
It's going on the wheel. I've decided.
That sounds incredible. Holy shit.
So it's hey, you can join the sorority, sororities for women. You can join a fraternity. It's this is Draco. You can join a fraternity. Why am I Italian? I don't know. I'm going to have me Italian.
He does look Italian.
You can join a fraternity if you can you steal a body from the morgue. They're okay, we'll go.
Simple as that.
This is obviously where the brain slug zombie corpse is being kept.
The one who got infected back in the 50s.
So guys, he types in the code.
Forgets one number, goes back. No, he just types in it and then gets a phone call, so he leaves and goes to answer the phone. And then these two sneak into this unguarded military complex. And then
and Crutch's Geo just hits the 0 and the door opens and they go in, turn on the light. They find the corpse.
Corpse falls over.
They scream, they run away.
Corpse runs away.
But the corpse runs away, kills the guard. No, kills the scientist.
Right, yeah.
Kills another woman.
Yeah, the sorority.
Then his head explodes and brain slugs come out.
And then there's nothing else that happens after.
No. A Chinese janitor is... Because they get found and they're being investigated. Oh, there's a scene somewhere...
Alfalfa and what?
Spanky and Alfalfa. Yeah, but there's a scene somewhere in here where Draco is a total... Because he thinks they put because the corpse is on the sorority.
And that's the wrong sorority.
Yeah, that was before the...
Because they were supposed to put the corpse somewhere else, but we never actually did the fucking thing. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
So he's like, he proves what a dick he is by... take the approach of punch one of the nerds. Punch freaking Carpenter Hopper. Don't kick the crutches out from the fucking guy with crutches. Yeah. That makes you an asshole. And that's an asshole thing to do.
I do give the movie that though, like they made it seem like he's a dick, which he is, because he just kicked a fucking kid with crutches. But normally in films when it comes to the bully, when the bully punches a nerd, all the other people are like, yeah, like you're just a nerd.
But everyone was like, what the fuck, man? Like, dude, the fuck?
Yeah, like there's not a single person that cheered him on. Like that was just a genuine.
His girlfriend his kind of girlfriend, the Cronenberg kid, gives him the middle finger and just leaves. Like,
and everyone's.
He's like. What? Was it? You knocked a guy. I punched the nerd. Fine, but you just knocked a cripple's crutches out from under them.
Yeah, no, that was.
You're an asshole.
You're a dick.
We should have him eating an apple in the scene, so he looks like even more of an asshole. I've been watching Cinema Sins.
But yeah, then right after that comes the interview with
a black cop comes out. I don't know who he is, but he brings them to the best character ever, Tom Atkins. Who is the Detective Miller?
Yeah.
Same cop from Maniac Cop.
That's his name too, because that'd be funny.
No.
Imagine.
They're like, Spanky and Alfalfa. And interviewing about the thing. They bring in this witness who saw them running out. Who said the Chinese janitor was like, screaming like a banshees. That's not me being racist. That's actually how it's said in the film.
Yeah, like, it is genuinely like stereotypical.
Look, I'm not racist. I'm not racist. The film's racist. It's not me.
It's kind of racist.
I used to think I was a racist.
And you just found out you hate everybody?
Well, not that. I thought it was anti-Semitic when I was in high school.
Oh.
Because there was an amazing coincidence where all the Jews in my that were in my class were absolute fucking dicks.
Oh, I mean...
I just got a bad sample set.
It sucks.
Because they were all assholes. I mean, we went to a production at McGill one year. I think it was in second 9 or second 10, or grade 9 or grade 10. And... we went to see Taming of the Shrew at McGill.
Okay.
One of them was heckling the show and trying to flirt with the lead actress while she was on stage. It's like, the fuck are you doing?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we weren't allowed to go back because of that dick.
Yeah?
Fuck, man!
How do you flirt with someone on stage while they're performing?
The actress, she did an amazing job of ignoring him and just being professional going on to the show, but yeah, we weren't allowed to come back because of that guy.
Holy shit. Not a good intro. By the way, that whole screaming like a banshee thing...
screaming like a banshee.
That's like the most fun you're going to have for a while now.
We're going to skip to... Does the axe scene or the bathroom scene come next?
The axe scene.
Yeah. So some of the brain slugs get into these because we find out that this Tom Atkins Miller cop is actually the cop who was the ex-boyfriend of the girl from the 50s.
Oh, it was the same cop?
Yeah, and he hunted down and killed the axe murderer.
And then buried his body.
And then they built a house over that. And then the brain slugs went and brought back the corpse, and he actually looks like the Iron Maiden Killers album. Because he has the long stringgy hair, he looks like Eddie the Head, he has the axe.
By the way, going back to that...
Kills the old woman.
The whole...
infects her dog with zombies.
The whole, burying the body thing. Was his reasoning because he was off-duty? And that's why he buried it?
No, it's because he hunted him the fuck down and killed him, and he would have got unauthorized. He would have been off the... The thing is, he just decided, due process? Fuck that. Punisher time.
Well, I mean, because he saw the dude kill her.
I know, but there was a court case, I think 2 years ago, where this guy was found in his basement with, about a dozen or half a dozen women chained up in his basement.
Yeah.
With signs of neglect and abuse. And he was like, he had the gall in the court to plead not guilty. And they had, I wish, you, in that situation, overruled, try again.
Would you like to pick
because we all know you did this. Why are you wasting our time?
Yeah, no, I suppose. Yeah, due process.
So he kills, buries him.
Comes back, kills old lady, infects dog. And then
he looks cool. He gets shot in the head again by Miller, and then slugs go everywhere, and the cops are confused. Then the next interesting scene is the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Where Crutch's Geo goes to the bathroom with works out.
He goes because he wants to leave the other two alone, right? Like that's the whole reasoning.
Because he's trying to get Cronenberg and Carpenter together. Oh, wouldn't that be an amazing film?
Really? Yeah.
So get them together to make a movie.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I think Frank would be better with the help of Romero as well.
Sadly, though, Romero doesn't make it.
The screaming like a Banshees guy comes down, his head explodes, and then worms go everywhere.
Yeah, we basically find out how the brain cells work.
We find out how they work. We find out that
Romero
fire
finds out how to kill him.
Yeah, fire.
Fire. He burned the whole shit.
But we get a sad moment where because he leaves, he knows he's gonna die, so he goes to the boiler room. This
part of the film is probably one of my favorites.
And he records how to kill them for his friend, and like says goodbye to his friend in a tape recording.
Yeah, it was genuinely that's pretty sad.
And then he tells Tom Atkins, who believes him, because you're probably not going to believe me, but brain slugs are coming out of people's heads. How did you know? Trust me, kid. I've seen some shit tonight.
I shot a dude in the head.
I think that's the first time in a horror movie where it's like, this is happening. Yeah, yes, it is.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who knows.
And find out that's fire that kills him. So, okay, first there's a bus.
Okay, the bus scene is cool.
That they get stopped by the zombie dog.
Oh yeah. The zombie dog is.
And then as it's crashing, this is in the trailer, we see the driver's eyes become animated.
Yeah.
Like he's like, when I killed your brother, I talk just like this.
It looks so weird.
It turns into Judge Doom.
Like it looks so. I fucking love it. It looks so weird.
I keep sometimes confusing Judge Doom and Judge Dredd.
Bro.
Wouldn't that be a much better movie if Christopher...
Oh.
And, so, Miller Cop and Romero... Not Romero, he's dead. Carpenter Hooper.
Yeah.
Nerd. Well, he looks like a stretched out Peter Dinklage, kind of.
Yes.
But that's besides the point. They go to the police armory, and it's a guy from Gremlins. You know, the guy who tells them about the Gremlins. Like, they got these little Gremlins they put in watches.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part of the movie.
He goes in, and he's whole room of guns. Like, hey, I'm gonna need a flamethrower. Oh well, we only have but we only have one of those. I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you have one of those? You're cops. This makes even less sense than in The Thing, where it's, Mac wants a flamethrower. Mac wants a what? Because the thing is, the Antarctic Treaty.
Yeah.
Not allowed to have any weapons in there, in the Arctic.
That's true. I haven't watched The Thing in quite some time.
So good.
I loved it.
It's a fucking beautiful movie.
Like, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Like, the fact that it works like a slasher movie.
Yeah.
But the plot happens for reasons other than all the characters are fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm human. And if you're all these things, you just attack me right now, so I know some of you are still human. Boom! They're smart.
That was fucking good.
Yeah. So they get the flamethrower.
They get the flamethrower.
I need to write. Know why you need this. I don't think we're going to be able to do that, and then we might have a problem. Then Tom Atkins sticks his shotgun through the thing and aims it at the guy. It's like, we might have a problem. It's like, okay. You have a gun. He has, because it's not just one big open room, there's a corridor off the way.
Yeah.
You have one gun. He has hundreds. He can just go down the corridor, because granted they don't keep guns loaded in a number, but just go down the corridor where there's some guns and obviously ammo. Done.
Movie would have been just finished right then.
Then the zombies kill everyone.
Exactly. That would have been a much better ending.
And zombie killing ensues because they go to the sorority house and the 10 zombies are attacking it.
The ones from the buses, of course. Which stems one of the coolest fucking lines in the film.
It's like, so hey girls, good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead. It's okay.
just the way he presents it. I don't know.
It's Tom Atkins. He's the best. Oh, he was so good in Maniac Cop. Watch that.
Yeah, I have to watch it.
So good.
If he's as good as he is in that, as in this, or better.
He's better.
Then I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy that film.
Second one, unfortunately, has the pockmarked guy from Showgirls. Because Tom Atkins dies in the movie.
Oh, cool.
Like in this. Unfortunately, the thing I hate about the second one is we have Bruce Campbell, because Bruce Campbell was like the male protagonist in the first one.
Yeah.
You killed Bruce Campbell! You're not allowed to do that! It's like in that Sasquatch film where they kill Red Brown.
Sasquatch film? What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I saw it on a Spoonie review.
Huh.
There's a Bigfoot film where Red Brown gets killed.
Huh.
And he goes out like a dick. Like, goes out like a pussy. Like...
Oh, I'm looking this up.
Big showdown. He gives the flamethrower to the girl in the dress. They don't have any kind of protective gear. They don't have any protective gear while using the flamethrower. Tom Atkins does pretty well for himself, killing about 6 zombies single-handedly with just his pistol, his cigarette, with a cigarette, and a can of hairspray. He takes them all out.
You gotta use what you got,
because he's the best.
It's like my favorite character. I love him.
And then,
basically, all the brain slugs leave because
they get holed up. They hold up in the shed, which is a stupid plan.
Even the protagonist is like, "Oh wow, yeah, smart."
Kill one of them. The guy kills a zombie with a lawnmower and then animated blood
for like no reason too.
And they're like, so they're leaving. They're going into the house. They're going to the basement. What's in the basement? I don't know. Storage. Some girl science experiment. What's the science experiment?
Brain.
Human brain. Shit. And they're going, everyone get out, get out, get out. And they set up this thing to blow up I think it's dynamite?
Yeah.
And like, you guys go. I'll blow it up. It's like, okay. So he blows up the house blows up, but then we see Cronenberg and Carpenter finally accept their love and get together.
Yeah,
they kiss.
But that's not the ending of the film. Or you normally end the film.
You see some brain slug, and then we see Tom Atkins. He's walking down the street, clearly with a brain slug. And then we're in the park and we see the spaceship come in
with like a searchlight kind of thing.
In the kind of Star Destroyer entrance, and then it's the end. And then the Stroll song. What the fuck was this movie?
Like, there's some aspects of it that was good. The zombies look cool when they actually looked like zombies.
I would have preferred a zombie, more zombies on screen.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. For
an actual... I mean... Yeah, brain slugs causing zombies, but I'd rather...
Cause more zombies.
And I prefer the infectious zombies, frankly.
It's weird because I see...
Because it doesn't explain, because the zombies that bite people... The zombies that bite people, the infectious bites besides the point. They have the urge to eat food. Yeah. That's their thing. It's not explained why these zombies are hunting down and killing people.
A lot of things aren't explained in this film. The aliens, for one thing.
Yeah, granted. What they're saying, for another. So, it was fun.
Yeah, I've seen people put this on, films, not horror films, but, not even monster, I guess just, as films in general, when it comes to, the horror.
I mean, it's often a double feature when they show Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Double feature with that a lot.
That makes sense. Not insane movie type wise, but I get it. And I say, I've seen people.
They're clowns. We barely got away. They shot off. We barely got away. It was horrible.
Still one of my favorite movies from one of my favorite lines from any movie ever. And that's top 5 probably. Just for how absurd it is.
Oh, we forgot Miller Cop. Oh, he has a line where it says, "It's Miller time."
It's Miller time.
This is okay. It's Miller time. Whatever.
I don't know what Miller time is, but I'm looking forward to it.
It's a reference to a beer.
Is it really? That's what he was referring to.
It's a beer commercial.
Really?
Yeah. They reference in Big Trouble in Little China too.
That fucking hurts a little bit.
It's also in Linkara's videos whenever he reviews a Frank Miller comic. Huh?
I didn't think that's what it was.
It's Miller time.
Jesus Christ. This fucking film is just references.
Yes, it is. They go to Roger Corman High. It's worse than in Danny Phantom, where they are in Amityville attending Casper High.
I've never linked those. I mean, granted, I haven't watched Danny Phantom in a couple of years, but like...
Vice Principal Lancer, swearing in books.
Yeah, he's my Pride and Prejudice.
Myth of Sisyphus.
Lance is like one of my favorite
He's
cartoons.
Ron Perlman.
Wait, that's actual...
That's his voice actor.
Oh my god, that's incredible. Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's amazing. I think there's...
Did you wonder why he sounds so badass and gruff and gravelly?
Not anymore.
Ron Perlman also played Conan in one of the games.
Oh.
I don't know if he played him in the one I Let's Played that didn't have a cast of voice actor credits.
Really?
Yep.
That's... Wow.
It did have to thank... it had credits for one of the game designer's fucking pets. I can't remember his name, but they described him as the hairest of dogs. Because this game was originally made in Russian. And is not really available in North America, just in Europe.
Cool. I'm glad to know that the...
but he played him in the Xbox 360 game.
Oh god, that exists?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Really?
From all things I've heard.
Huh.
It's really good.
I'll keep an eye out for it, I guess.
So...
Yeah.
Ratings for this film. Your score.
I gave it 6 millers out of 15.
I give it 5 brain slugs out of a flamethrower. Because we only have one.
Only one.
Oh my
I love
God.
how absurd that scene is.
This movie's absurd.
Yeah, that's probably the best word to describe this film.
But the thing is...
That and references.
It's not absurd enough.
Yeah.
Because it still follows all of the tropes and doesn't even reference that's following the tropes.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, eh?
It doesn't bring up the tropes,
Like,
which is something you usually do with this kind of thing.
Yeah, and considering that their movie was essentially all references like throughout the film, you'd think at some point there would be like...
Granted, I'm also kind of glad they didn't, because I remember Scream doing that, got on my nerves really fucking fast.
Yeah.
I do not like Scream.
I mean, I liked it for the fact that it's like, okay, he's doing it to somewhat like parody the horror films, and then it just did it too much.
It lost me with on the first phone call. It's like, so do you like Nightmare on Elm Street? Well, the first one, but all the others sucked. Bitch, Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
That's
Dream Warriors.
Yeah.
Also, that's the welcome to prime time, bitch. Also, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, you uncultured swine.
Oh, he made the Nightmare?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know that. I haven't seen it either. Should I?
Yes.
Okay.
It's proto Scream. It's Scream. It's the prototype for Scream, and the idea done well.
Okay.
Because somehow Freddy manifests out. It's the world where Friday the 13th where Nightmare on Elm Street is a movie. And Heather Langenkamp is herself in this.
Huh?
It's hard to explain. Just watch it.
That sounds like It sounds interesting. I definitely want to watch that.
And somehow Freddy manifests in the real world. He doesn't crack jokes or anything. And he's trying to kill her and her child.
Cool. Just because he wants to?
Just because he's Freddy.
At least he's going back to killing kids.
Yeah.
They're trying to.
Oh my god, the later film bugged the fuck out of me.
The later film?
Because he just turned into a less funny Beetlejuice with his jokes.
Now you're playing with power.
Oh my god, the power to love. Well, you know it's a dream because it worked.
Yeah.
But the thing that really bugged me in that movie was the, in one of them, I think in the sixth one, where he kills a kid with a blackboard. Because he's like he takes his glove because the kid he like turns up the kid's hearing aid to insane.
Oh my god!
And it's like he takes it like kid's like no stretches it again no it's like no he's like what the fuck are you doing? He moves like a cartoon character. It's like the hell are you doing?
Christ.
This movie's ridiculous. and not in the good ways. What happened to the beautiful kills in the first one? Like the dragging her across the ceiling.
Fucking geyser of blood.
Which was Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
That was Johnny Depp.
That was Johnny Depp. Kevin Bacon. Wait, is it Kevin Bacon that's in the first Friday? I forget.
He's in one of them.
I think it's the first one he's in.
Maybe.
If I remember correctly.
I know Viggo Mortensen's in the third Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, because that's when he started getting like notoriety.
What other? John Travolta, Carrie.
Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot he was in that.
He's total dick in that, just like in real life.
I was gonna say, it's like John
when you were still learning how to spell your name, I was being trained to conquer galaxies. Battlefield Earth. I'm sorry, Scientologists. The person who came up with your religion made that. Think about that. So, I've been Mark D'Amato.
I've been MiniMatt.
See you next Friday.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.